only two genders, male and female.
President Donald Trump is shaking up the foundations of federal policy. In a controversial move, his administration has issued an order to place all federal diversity, equity, and inclusion, or DEI employees on administrative leave, with layoffs looming on the horizon. On his very first day back in office, President Trump wasted no time issuing sweeping executive orders, dismantling what he called radical and wasteful DEI programs within the federal government. His administration has declared these programs divisive and discriminatory, claiming they waste taxpayer dollars and promote inequality rather than combat it. A memo from the White House's Office of Personnel Management has directed the shutdown of all DEI offices across federal agencies.
Executive order relating to reforms to the federal workforce, including to the senior executive service.
We're getting rid of all of the cancer. I call it cancer, the cancer caused by the Biden administration.
By Wednesday at 5 p.m., employees in these roles are to be placed on paid administrative leave. Plans for layoffs must be submitted by the end of the month, making merit-based hiring the sole criteria for offering jobs. For many federal employees, this abrupt order has brought uncertainty and fear. DEI initiatives, once hailed as critical steps toward equity and fairness, are now being dismantled at an unprecedented pace. Critics of the move argue that it represents a step backward in addressing systemic inequities in government institutions. Legal experts and advocacy groups are already preparing to challenge the order, calling it a politically motivated attack on diversity.
We as a country strive to create a more equitable space for everyone. I think the misinformation and disinformation on what DEI hire is has been that there's an individual hired because of their diversity, and many of these positions are positions in which the person is responsible for diversifying the workplace, for recruitment, for retention, for creating a space that is welcoming for everyone. And it is unfortunate at this moment, as they are suspended with pay, that we are paying people not to work.
But for President Trump and his Republican allies, this is a victory. DEI initiatives have been a lightning rod for conservative criticism, with claims that they foster unfair advantages for minorities and promote woke policies. This federal rollback mirrors a broader trend in corporate America. Companies like Meta, Walmart, and McDonald's have scaled back their DEI programs in the wake of a 2023 Supreme Court ruling that ended affirmative action in college admissions. The cuts are also part of a larger effort led by Trump's newly established Department of Government Efficiency. This initiative, headed by tech billionaire Elon Musk, aims to slash federal spending, including what they estimate to be over $120 billion annually on DEI-related programs. However, this rapid dismantling of DEI programs will likely face legal challenges. Advocacy groups argue that the Trump administration's actions violate federal civil rights protections and undermine decades of progress. As the deadline approaches, the question remains, is this the end of federal diversity programs, or the beginning of a legal and political battle that will shape the future of equity in America? For more news and updates, keep watching Live Mint.